Welcome back, everybody. We are now playing some Palworld. Apples was a lot of fun, but since it's a demo, I'm just gonna say instead of trying to be global one, I'm happy in being in top 50. That felt fun. That was exciting. They nailed it. That's gonna be the next Velatra. Alrighty. What was I doing? That's right. Into the world tree. Into the world tree. Into the world tree. The world tree. Get the holy water. Yes. And another one. Another very good time. Stupid.
Yeah. What? Yeah, yep. Yep. Yeah. Whoa. What? Yep. 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 Yep.
Pick up like the best artifact to pick up. Don't do that. Let's see, I should head back like have a chance. Same inventory issues. No.
Yeah.
It's on the worst tier. Okay. Ew.
Wah. Hit. Yeah. Hit. 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 Yeah. Hit. 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 Yeah. Hit. Hit. Yeah. Yep. Hit. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Hit. 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 Yeah. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Hit. 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 Wow. Hit. 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 Oh. Hit. Yeah. What? Wow. Yep. Yeah. Oh. Hit. Hit. Yeah. Hit. Yoy. 와. 헥. 헥. 야. 와. 헥. 헥. 오. 헥. 야. 오. 흡. 헥. 와. 헥. 야. 야. 헥. 와. 오. 야. Yeah.
Phantom 1051 just redeemed hydrate.
Oh. Not gonna lie, I've been sitting here building the base and honestly also kind of falling asleep. We just finished up apples about, yeah, it's an hour ago, really? Okay, it was an hour ago when we did apples, and then we got a shiny Univol crest, and yeah, now I'm just working on the farm base. As it stands right now, I'm just currently tired and need to get working on things and working on stuff done, and hopefully get some subs for the stream. Subs or watch time or ad revenue, something, because I'm still waiting on callbacks for applications. Do you need the code, Phantom? We can make that happen. Let's see. It's...
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome to do so. I'm in VC now. Go for Bingus.
Bingus. Yeah. I was thinking of my Paragon again, which I'm still not
Jerry
entirely
Hattrick.
on the new Paragon. Yes, Jerry Hattrick. Hatrick, all one word. Hattrick.
Yes.
I don't
Hat
know that I'm gonna
Trick.
do a
And then
Paragon.
Jerry just is like a good name in general. Like, Jerry Hattrick, oh, he's old and he's magical.
Yes.
The name screams, I want to be, like, related to stage magic, and you can't get much closer to that than, like, rabbits.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, if you don't want to be a Herringon, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, the character's there. He's, like, literally signing his name at the door. He's, like, I am here. I am done now.
Yeah. The other thing that came to mind, though, is I can't think of a good wizard subclass that makes sense for something to happen that they go from wizard to roguish activity that feels really good in concept.
So that's less you could easily start them out as wizard. And I know we've been over this before, like, oh, something happened, they're in trouble with criminal enterprise, and they need to, like, do something to get things along. I have the privilege of being able to use my memory now, apparently. Mage Hand Press, they have a Mage Hand Wizard subclass. They get better Mage Hand.
Huh.
Give it a Google, I think some of their stuff is available for free.
Okay. I'll look into that later. Um,
I mean, I can also, like, pull it up right now because it's, like, very relevant to our conversation. Like, if you are a wizard who has, like, been using Mage Hand and doing, like, simple tricks, teaching, like, beginner illusion 101. Like, this feels like something he would want to do. Because now he's also a trickster rogue with another mage hand. He's just like, oh, I just had a beautiful idea. Okay, do you remember Glover?
probably.
Okay,
I'd
so
have to see him.
Glover was a platformer mascot for the Nintendo 64. The game concept, brilliant. You're the glove, you're a wizard's glove that got blown off his hand because he was messing around with magic.
Okay.
And I sound like I'm taking fucking crazy pills when I say this next part. The magic hits the crystals in his house and sends them flying all over the place. So the glove, which is sentient, turns them into rubber balls and they bounce off through the portals to other parts of the world. So to save the wizard, who is now encased in stone, you have to recollect the rubber balls, which are actually crystals, and reinstall them, and then take out the left hand, which was evil.
Okay.
What if your mage hands were part-time familiars? Because I'm pretty sure I have, like, a sentient hand stuff.
Well, I know that you've shown like a haunted. You've shown like a reanimated hand or something at one point also.
Well, it's not even a
That was more like
reanimated
an
hand. I'm
event.
saying, like, quite literally, when you're like, nothing in my gloves, nothing up my sleeves, like, your gloves just, like, pop up your hands, do a little handshake, and then pop back on your hands, that kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're gonna be going, like, this guy wants to be a stage magician, use cartomancy for, like, a one singular spell, instantaneous cast per day. Like, he feels like that kind of guy.
Okay, so question.
Hmm?
You as the character can wear rings and wear gloves, right?
Yes. It depends on the kind of glove, though. If we're talking, like, Hellboy, massive igneous rock, Mauler mitts, I'm gonna say no.
I'm talking more like
Silk glove.
uh, yeah, like doctor's glove.
You
Thin,
can,
something thin.
you can wear a ring on or under.
Okay. Mm. Um, the other thought that came to mind was, what if Jerry Hattrick is their legitimate name, no relation to anything yet, but they were a rogue and tried to steal from the wrong person, and that person was a witch or a warlock, that instead of turning them into the police, turns them into an elderly person via a curse.
I mean, that's entirely possible. Do you need an excuse to just be an old person?
No, I just figured it'd be like, oh, what a coincidence. The old guy is named something that sounds like geriatric.
That's just what happens when your parents don't love you, Phantom.
Yeah, but this would be a funny play on words because the witch or warlock has a sense of humor.
I mean,
Sir
yes.
Hatrick is now a geriatric.
I'm
Hatrick.
old! What are you complaining about? I don't know! You tell me, ass eyes! What's your name, anyways? Seymour? Seymour Butts? I see. I sure fucking can't!
Yeah. Sir Seymour, the blind man.
Sir Seymour, the man who had an ass for a face.
Um, but yeah, so my thought process was they could be a rogue that gets magically aged, and then they try to learn magic to overcome said curse. So they become an arcane trickster and start weaving magic into their roguish stuff. So, like, at that point, taking levels of wizard later would still make sense. If taking wizard levels early and becoming a rogue doesn't make sense in my head.
Alright, so category: Wizard, School Broken Spells, Smoke Wizard, Gastromancer, Force Missile Mage Redux, School Arithmetic. Okay, that sounds like no. Prehistoric Wizard, Black Mage, School Charade, School of Images, Ectomancer, Candlecaster, Flesh Sculptor, Great Star Adept, School Simulacra, Cheese Whiz, Hedge Wizard, Hedge Wizard, Mechamancer, Force Missile Mage, Tattoo Mage. Where is the?
This is all on Mage Press?
Yes.
Damn.
Oh,
mean,
it is
I knew
storming outside. Huh?
I knew they'd have stuff. I didn't know how much stuff they'd actually have.
That's just Wizard.
Yeah, I know. I get that.
The thing I'm trying to find, however, is the one that was like, this is the wizard that does Mage Hand, and I can't find it.
Right.
Oh, 5th edition free! They have free stuff! Oh, maybe it's under War Mage. House of Rooks, House of Pawns, House of Knights. Okay, this looks like chess. 5th edition free. Cyber Ninja, Arachnoid Stalker, Enforcer, Temporal Trickster Redux. Shinobi. Dirty Player, Rockstar, Outlaw, Grifter, Ghost-Faced Killer, Thought Thief, Acrobat, Exemplar, Investigator, Rogue subclass, Visible Blade, Dagger Spell Mage, Gambler. Yeah, go read. Go read. Go read stuff. Captain? What's Captain? Okay, Captain is Commander. Star Wolf Banner, Lion Banner, Eagle Banner, Captain, Base, Jolly Roger. Wait, Lion, Eagle, Wolf, Okay, this is a Fire Emblem. This is the Fire Emblem class. Dancer, fencer, courtesan, acrobat, dancer, gunslinger. Lots of boom boom. Martyr. That's for when you want to play a Jesus. Vagabond. This is just Samurai the class. Mage. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have searched for Mage Hand on Mage Hand Press. 829 results now. Hey! Wizard. 207. Wizard. Muscle Wizard. Starting to see why I wasn't able to find half the things previously. Which spells, which cantrips. Bone Knights. Ugh. Fantastical feelings. Fantastical. Overlord. Death Knights. Superior Mage Hand subclass. Bears this from Zane. Well, either way. Uh, yeah, just take a look through there and see if there's anything of interest to you. But you can do as you wish for Jerry Hattrick. You can be old, or you can be made old. You can have any number of different things be your bonds and flaws. Oh, Barbarian Rage Mage.
Yeah, I definitely want them to be elderly, or if not like later than middle age.
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm just thinking because so far, like Cartomancer, I think pretty much just already gives what I think I want out of the character, but I still wanted to do Wizard and Rogue. But if I'm doing Rogue start and like let's say character level 3, right, Arcane Trickster, and then the campaign starts. Rogue 4, I take Cartomancer. So I've got Prestidigitation if I didn't already have it. I can do party tricks. You know, kind of what I was already doing / wanting to do. And then,
You could take a different cantrip,
yeah,
like Minor Illusion.
yeah. But then it's like, okay, well, do I still want to do Minor Illusion? And at that point, do I take Illusionist Wizard later? Because I feel like it doesn't really. I feel like it doesn't give me that much to take Wizard later, in a way. I don't know. Like, I kind of considered, like, well, what if I did Rogue Bard again? Or, like, yeah, I could still be Arcane Trickster and just pair it with a caster class. And then it's like, oh, well, let's say I did Swords Bard. Swords Bard is giving melee stuff to the Rogue. Arcane Trickster is giving magic stuff to the Bard. So they just work anyway. But I feel like I already kind of play around with Rogue and Bard and Swords Bard and stuff a lot, so I don't really want to do that right now. Um, so I'm trying to use stuff that I haven't really used, and Wizard is one of the things that I haven't really used. But like, I guess if I have like realistically, as far as gameplay is concerned, if I have Rogue and I'm an Arcane Trickster because I have a magic signature from some event, like he hasn't studied magic prior, but he obtains the means of using it, or starts trying to dabble in it, and becomes an arcane trickster. At that point, it's like, okay, well, if he starts trying to learn magic more, wizard still makes sense. But at that point, any subclass of wizard would make sense. But then it's like, well, how would I want to play? What subclass do I think would be really intriguing to throw onto this character?
I don't.
it Cartomancer that has once a day free fog cloud?
Uh, I
I think
honestly
that was
don't
its
remember
free
right now.
spell. I'm pretty sure that was its free spell. It gives you Prestidigitation if you didn't have it already, but I think it gives you, um, I think it gives you Fog Cloud 1 free per day, and then you can still cast it using available slots. Um, Bookmark.
It's certainly a supplement. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get to the point where it's not working where it should be.
That's fine. Okay, scrolling. Bibbidi bobbidi. Cartomancer. Okay, no. It does not give you Fog Cloud. There are some other. Oh, Cloying Mist is the other feat that I saw after I looked at. Um, it would be like the second feat that I take, I think. Because I was playing around the idea of, like, I guess getting like a disappearing act, kind of, with Fog Cloud. And then, um, well, my thought process was like, it would be cool to still be able to see in the fog cloud rather than use like darkness and devil sight or something. But
Most things
I
can't
don't
see through
think,
fog, so fog is generally better.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then it's like, well, if I can't see through it either, it would just be I can get away, but I can't really use it offensively. But I think it would make
You
sense
could,
for the
yeah.
character.
You could use it offensively. Because if you use fog cloud and you can still see within your fog cloud, all you have to do then is just misty step somewhere else you can see while everyone's still feeling around in the fog.
Right, the keyword was if I can still see. I can't come up with a how do I see in my own fog cloud yet. Just by
Get
thinking.
something like tremor sense or something.
Hmm.
Nova's been building a new base, and I
Yeah.
just got done putting in the glass floor. It's a turtle.
Do what now?
Nova's building new base. I put in glass floor. It is a turtle.
Oh. Ooh.
Yes. Anyways,
What? I'm trying to think, because like if I didn't do wizard, the only other thing that comes to mind would be like paladin or fighter and do like eldritch knight fighter.
more like
Well, yeah, eldritch knight, yeah.
more eldritch.
Yeah. I'd be rich though, because I'd be pickpocketing everyone. They'd be none the wiser.
So said every man who got a piece of pocket lint and a piece of gum.
Yes.
If you could pick someone's pocket, they're not rich. You just took a penny from someone. Who the
Well,
fuck
that's
has
a penny I
paper
didn't
money?
have. I can, yeah. I was thinking about
Let's make this their
asking,
product.
yeah, I thought about asking Val at some point, but they're not big on multi-classing. So even though I kind of want their input on wizard stuff, I don't know how that would help me.
They have a lot of wizard experience, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna love Jerry when they finally know that Jerry exists.
Yeah. I mean, I've mentioned it, I think, like once or twice now when they were in VC, but I don't know. It's if I end up not using wizard still, I think they would just lose interest in the character anyway. Like their input didn't matter. So I'm thinking like if I did rogue fighter and just said, okay, I'm gonna take the magical subclasses, it would be like, okay, well, I'm using magic to my advantage, but it's not caster. So I don't know. I feel like I'd probably um put more levels into fighter than for sake of like extra attack and stuff. I need to see what Arcane Trickster gets at level 9. I can't remember. Tab, bookmark, rogue, wiki dot. Okay, rogue at 5th level does get uncanny dodge, which is okay. That's cool. Makes sense. What is the? Oh, I just realized uncanny dodge doesn't actually have like a limit. You can just use your reaction every turn to have an attack's damage against you. I didn't really register. Okay. So I forgot Rogue actually does get Blind Sense at level 14, where they get 10 feet of Blind Sense. So, yeah, I mean, I could still do that. Which I guess is all the more reason I would just put a lot more levels in the rogue. Maybe I don't even want wizard. But if I took wizard, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just trying to think like, okay, if I took a dip into wizard, I get a spell book, and I can start learning spells equal to level based on what slots I'd have available. So, okay, if I go abjuration, I can learn defensive spells easier. If I go illusion, I can learn illusion spells easier. Enchantment, evocation, conjuring, um, but something more like um, war magic or order of scribes would give different benefits. I'll have to look through wizard stuff again. Because like a dip into wizard doesn't really hurt me, but I don't know if it helps me as much for the character. I think between Cartomancer and Cloyful Mist is the other feat. I think I'd have a good setup going. But I guess at the same time, it kind of feels like this is just going to be a rogue. I don't know if I'm even going to multi-class with this. Because I definitely don't need to. So if we do level 3 start, Arcane Trickster to boost. Very next level I get Cartomancer. Then I get Uncanny Dodge level 5, which helps with survivability. 6 and 7 levels, whatever. Level 8, I either take Cloyful Mist or I take something else. But then I could still take Cloyful Mist at level 12, get the Blind Sense for Rogue at 14, and then Fog Cloud becomes really, really useful. Yeah, because at that point, I could have Hidden Ace from Cartomancer be holding Fog Cloud. But then I could still have my one a day free cast, I think, of Fog Cloud through the feat. Kind of. Because the card would be like a single use, like one per long rest roll. But it doesn't require gold and time. So I'd kind of get like twice a day Fog Cloud, but one of which could be a bonus action, because of the card, and the other would be an action that I'd still get free cast because of the feat. And then if I have available spell slots for it, I can still cast it later on. Okay. I feel like I'd still probably take that feat at level 8 though. Because I like the idea of having Fog Cloud as like a get out of jail kind of escape thing. But then I can't use it. I can't use it particularly offensively for another 6 levels, but that's fine. Hmm. I guess the other question would be like, is there a third feat that I can think of that I'd want to take? I'm not really sure right off the top of my head. I don't think I would need Warcaster, but it wouldn't hurt. Do you think this character would make sense to take like a dip into Wizard for Bladesinger? For extra melee stuff?
Possible.
Because the only thing there is like, okay, to use Blade Song, you basically have to always have your offhand empty, which is fine. I kind of planned that being the case already for this character, so I would never really need Warcaster. I can perform somatic components with my offhand at any given point, or access a arcane focus, whatever, with my offhand, like a necklace or something. And then, because it would give more AC, it wouldn't give me more melee damage or anything. That's like a level 14 ability for Blade Singer. Bookmark, Wizard. So if I look at Blade Singer, training in Warren's Song, proficiency with light armor, proficiency with one type of one-handed melee weapon. Also gain performance or proficiency in the performance skill if you don't already have it. So Blade Song. While your Blade Song is active, you gain a bonus to your AC equal to intelligence. Walking speed increases 10 feet. Advantage on acrobatics checks. And a bonus to any constitution save to maintain concentration. Equal to intelligence mod. Ooh, okay. It does still get extra attack though at level 6. Which lets me cast one of my cantrips in place of one of my attacks. The Blade Singer extra attack that no other subclass gives. Like, official subclass that I can think of. So, I guess that is still kind of worth it. But I don't know. Because I guess the only kind of issue with multiclassing then for Bladesinger is that the blind sense that I'm hoping to get would be like character level 20. So I could still play around with Fog Cloud, but I don't get to use it for sneak attack. So I don't know. Otherwise, hidden ace for once per day bonus action cast a spell, still pretty good. Like regardless of what spell I put in it. Ugh. I'll miss that. So I am liking. I like the idea of Rogue to Bladesinger, but now I have to figure out how. I have to figure out how Rogue goes from Rogue to Arcane Trickster to Wizard to Bladesinger, story wise. Because there's obviously something there, but I don't know what it is yet. Because Bladesingers are like traditionally elvish, but I like to think that there's not really any limitation like that, realistically. So,
Technically, no.
yeah, so like it kind of doesn't matter. But then I'm like, does it make sense for them to be like recognized by someone and like trained or something. Hmm. Mhm. I forgot Matthew Lillard was in the D&D. It's so fucking cool.
Like somebody
Um,
passed me the peanut butter!
like I'm about to cast magic missile.
Like DM, I want to cast heat metal on this skillet. Time to make some fajitas!
Yeah.
Like, so anyways, I started blast.
I just realized I haven't watched Dungeon Dude either.
No.
Dungeon Dudes, Monty and the other guy, Monty and Kelly.
Good. I
Um,
didn't watch Dungeon Dudes in a while.
yeah. I'm scrolling through my recommended, and it pops up with one of their videos saying quick questions for fantastic backstories in D&D 5e. And that was posted 3 years ago. So I think I've seen it, but it's been a while.
Ben Kativo, that's the second shiny of the stream. Lucky and remarkable craftsmanship.
Nice.
I only have the quote-unquote shiny Pikachu.
Hmm.
You gotta work on finding whatever the hell the PAL is that allows you to click burn on attack by players.
Is it Ruby?
Don't know, I'll have to go double check that one. Don't know if it is Ruby.
If not Ruby, it was Dupin.
Oh, no. Dupin turns you into an explosive.
Okay, what about magic?
Let me take a look, because I have Dupin and Magix in the party at the moment. Dupin, while in party, when the player's health falls below 50%, Dupin generates an explosion around the player. Fire,
Gotcha.
power 200, burn build up 777. Additionally, while the player's health is below 50%, the player's attack is increased by 50% as a stack. Magix.
Okay.
Party, when the player attacks an enemy afflicted with burn, the enemy creates flames around itself, dealing continuous damage equal to 50% of the player's attack damage to enemies that come into contact with them. That's not stack.
Okay,
Clerical. While in party, when the player attacks an enemy afflicted with burn, the enemy explodes, dealing damage equal to 40% of the player's attack damage to nearby enemies. It does not stack. Let's take a look at Ruby. Ruby! All in party increases defensive firepower by 50%. Let's sort by fire. Previously, and I could not find it.
There's definitely something that's like... There was something further down the list that was like... not one of the newer pals, but was like it might be Catris or something.
Atris Ignis, maybe. Well, no, it's a suitability pal. Catris's whole thing is making it where you...
Okay, wait, hang on. It might be Wixen Ignis. Because there's Catris Noct and Wixen Ignis. Because Catris and Wixen are supposed to be like rivals of each other.
Box, when activated, Wixen changes the player's attack type to fire and increases attack by 30%. I need burn. Changing player's attack type to fire is fine. I technically already get that just by being at low health with Dupin. It's technically better.
If you use it when you do get to lower health, you get extra attack at lower health.
Yes.
On top of that. What fucking pal was it? There's definitely a pal that does inflict burn too.
I know that because we got inflict electricity from Snock, and we have inflict poison or something from Dandylord and
yeah. Can't fucking place it. I know that there is one because I've seen it, but I can't fucking remember which one it is.
I was like Renjishi.
Oh, Renjishi does it?
Renjishi, the one thing that I don't fucking use because I keep assigning it to bases.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Renjishi's actually a very strong house, so let's take a look. While in party, the player's attacks inflict burn 2. God damn it!
Yeah. I knew there was something, but I can't remember.
Same! But I was sitting here thinking... I feel like I was going crazy. Question is now, like, who do I switch for Renjishi? Because Lumen makes my arrows explode. So it's like a second damage proc. While part of the player's arrows explode on contact, dealing additional damage equal to 30% of the player's attack damage. On Ignis kind of is just here to be like, my get around dude. But even then, like, I can fucking fly now, so the only thing he does is just get faster based on how many fire pals I have in my party. Magix makes enemies explode and catch fire. And Clerical makes enemies explode whenever they get burned. Like, if I had to choose a weapon, like, would I still use a bow? Probably not. Would I use the plasma cannon that we get at the end of the game? Basically, the thing that I made you? Probably, because that's just hit again, now it's burning, and exploding for the damage that it does.
Right,
I'd
but
probably
this
switch
woman
out
thing
Eidolon
only works
Ignis
on
for a
bows.
Renji sheet. That said, I should go get one. Hopefully a shiny.
Does the lumen thing only work on bows, though?
Yes, only on bows.
Then, if anything, I'd probably replace. Well, I don't know, because what does Eidolon Ignis do, like, while you're mounting?
It doesn't do anything. It just gets faster based on the type of pals on my party.
Okay. But it would make you really hard to hit.
If I'm riding my pal, I'm not using my weapon or my pal effectively. Pals fight best when they're not mounted.
Yeah, but you'd be using a good mount as a weapon platform.
I
via
could,
your
yes.
Party setup.
I could, yes. It's a matter of DPS at that point, though. I'm just gonna say this. I accidentally thought I could take Moonlord Master. We are nowhere near ready for Moonlord Master. Master definitely means something.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, like, min-max DPS, so to speak. And if the game's basically gonna sit there and tell me, hey, you might want to just, like, pick an element, go from there, I'm trying fire because Dark disappointed the living shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing really good is Celestial Noct, which drains HP from pals that are cast out, but it gives everybody a total, like, 40% boost to all damage.
Yeah. Which you can run Vampiric on the pal that's out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But even then, like, there's just not a lot of other, like, really good dark types that I have access to at the moment. Otherwise, I would. And even then, like, Lumen's only here because I got a shiny Lumen.
Fair.
People keep saying, like, oh, shiny is, like, overrated. Shiny's just better alpha, and everybody says you need to get alpha versions of pals. They're just objectively better, so pick a lane. It's one or the other. Is it overrated, or is it, like, just objectively better than alpha?
I think alphas are better more so for transporter, but a lucky alpha transporter is obviously ideal.
That's not possible. Lucky is better alpha.
If you breed a pal with lucky,
yes, but
and you
that
have
pal.
Frontberry on your team.
So I'm simply stating the Sparkle Mark pals are better than Alpha Mark pals, statistic-wise. The
Yeah.
skill was not brought into question.
Okay.
A lucky pal with lucky will be better than an alpha pal with lucky.
Because their rank is higher. Or do you mean just because of lucky in general?
Just because of the sparkles in general, it's just better alpha. Lucky pals just have better stats. Not talking about, like, the skill, but yeah.
That's kind of because of the skill.
I feel like I'm not communicating correctly.
Yeah, 'cause I don't feel like the alphas do that much as far as combat is concerned.
They just generally have better HP, attack, and defense. Just because they have the alpha mark. Shinies have better stats because they have the shiny mark. It's better than the alpha one.
Okay. Right, but if you get an alpha with lucky on it, that is better than either.
No.
How would it not be?
If lucky is better than alpha, why would having the lucky skill on an alpha be better than a lucky pal that has the lucky skill? You're sitting here telling me if 7 plus 7 is 14, and 5 plus 5 is 10, what if 7 plus 5? Would that be better?
A pal with lucky that you find in the wild is not inherently better than an alpha pal. It's the pal having the lucky trait is better.
Let me go find things, because I...
Like, if you're only talking naturally spawning lucky pals versus alphas, sure.
That's what I'm talking
But
about.
the lucky
I'm
trait,
talking about the sparkle mark. Pals that have the sparkle mark. That is a lucky pal. I'm not talking about the lucky skill. Pals with the lucky sparkle mark are better than pals with the alpha mark. The red skull thing.
okay.
So let me go ahead and Google things up because I'm not doing a good enough job at communicating and I feel like I'm saying one thing and it's meaning something else.
So yeah, you can't breed a lucky pal,
Yeah.
but you can breed alphas.
Yes. Okay, now everybody's saying that there's no difference between normal, alpha, and lucky. There's just it's just size. Which, fine. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Yeah, I think alphas are just more common occurring large versions of that PAL, and Lucky Pals are more rare alphas. They just don't have an alpha icon.
Luckies have a sparkle icon instead of the alpha. They just have all the traits and benefits of being an alpha, as well as the lucky passive. And even then, apparently there's no stat differences between the three, which is normal, alpha, and lucky. So,
Well, in that case, the alpha and the lucky pals are better as workers because, at least as far as transporters are concerned,
bigger
they'll
pals
get
cover
to and
more
from
distance.
point A. Yeah, they'll get to and from point A and point B a lot faster. As far as like hit detection to drop off an item or pick up an item. Oh, excuse me.
So more prone to being able to get stuck, but eh.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get with Nova and ask them to help me make a good Renji sheet.
It's a good idea.
Reminding me to wake up at some time this millennium.
Okay, so Lumen makes your bow attack do extra damage.
Lumen makes it to where my bow does an additional hit, which does more damage.
Okay, so yeah, you do want both then, because that's potentially extra burn.
Agreed.
Yeah, so if you could inflict burn with the first hit, the second hit might immediately trigger Flaricle's thing, potentially. And they immediately start blowing something else up.
And at that point, I've just turned uh, very cheap bow ammo into high-powered rocket launcher alternatives.
Yeah.
Is there any surgery I can throw on this damn thing? We have a heavily armored plant. We can finally make that explosive Toko Toko. The damn Pengullet. go try to make an attempt on the final boss. See if that has any good thing going for it.
Hmm.
Second phase. He didn't say this is not very effective for bosses. I don't think I'm able to inflict a burn.
What are you trying to fight?
Zanara and Astrolum.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, some pals I think are definitely not easy to inflict status on. Astrolum might just be a pal that, like, doesn't get affected by status because it's supposed to be late game. Like, not cheese potential. I don't know. Honestly, it sounds like what you're going for could be really fun in, like, arena climbing.
Probably would work immensely well in Arena, honestly.
Which, same thing I've got going would also work for arena, I think. I just haven't done arena yet.
Sir. Oh, the big fuck you laser got me because I got distracted. Gonna say, generally, yes, good proof of concept, but not for boss.
Yeah. It might work for powers. Unless you mean, like, all boss in general.
I think it might be all bosses in general, considering moving up to hard soon. And even then, yeah, no, Zoe hard mode annihilated me in like 10 seconds. She does not mess around. She's on crack. Where's
So what does your team
Minch?
consist of?
What was that now?
Clerical. Your team consists of Clerical, Dupin, Renjishi,
Magix and Lumen.
Lumen, Magix, and Lumen. Aren't 3 or 4 of those, like, aren't 3 or 4 of those, like, Sky Island or Favorite or something?
Renchishi's from the World Tree, Lumen's from the World Tree, Dupin is from the World Tree, Flerical's from Sky Island, Magix from the, Magix is from one of the preservers, but it's also in the World Tree.
Hey.
Legendary versions BPs for the Ultra Kill weapons, Legendary Overheat Rifle, various hats. I think Nova will very much enjoy the Ice hat. I need to work on getting that. We have implants, fruits, skills. Challenge, bronze. Choose who I want to have the fight. Dupin, Ichi, Clerical, ready. Okay. Okay, apparently they all just default to, yeah, just throw a big fireball at everybody. Works for me. Good job, guys. Although there is, like, one flaw to the damn arena build, because I can only choose 3 pals.
Yeah, but at that point you take Renjishi, what was it? Clerical and Magic.
Right. I've been taking Dupin. Need to pick Clerical. And, Magics, you're right.
Yeah, because you want them to blow up from you hitting them, not from them having to hit you.
Providing I can actually, like, get a hit off, in all honesty.
Yeah, the only other thing though is if it just says that the player has to hit a target affected by burn, and you have 3 burn pals, you might not even need Renjichi then out of those 3.
It just makes it to where my attacks deal burn, so that I can inflict burn on a target that's not being hit.
Yeah.
Oh, we want platinum. Wasn't instantaneous, but we want platinum. Let's see what Diamond Rank has in store. Oh, good, a grass team.
Uh-huh.
Proceeds to toast your beans. Reach silver rank in the arena. Merchant man, merchant me, a finest merchant. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be going for the Iceland hat first. That's the only one that people would actually want. Aquarius. Oh boy. Hey, yeah. Not able to take on Diamond when it's a strong type disadvantage. Could be an IB issue. Not sure. Never did invest in making the damn bosses. Sorry, Master.
Yeah, at that
Master.
point, you just have to choose a different team.
Possibly.
I mean,
Oh, never mind. They're bringing ice. Never mind. They're just immediately annihilating everybody still. Am inflicting burn on things I shoot with the bow, however, which is great. It's not doing enough fast stuff, though.
right.
Yeah, gotta work on IDs, gotta work on condensing, probably have to have a better team.
Well, at that point, you might just want like an assault rifle to inflict burn and not even use lumen.
Yeah. At that point, I might as well just use the damn rocket launcher, too.
Yeah. If you're gonna attack slower, yeah, might as well just use the stronger weapon. Because I think even like the charge rifle probably shoots faster than the bow does.
The final rifle that we get is actually full auto, by the way. It's not semi.
I know.
Okay.
I just figured we didn't have a legendary blueprint for
Not yet.
the.
I'm working on it, though.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. Just have to keep killing stuff and opening relics until we get more BPs. You know, the standard Warframe state of affair.
Yeah.
What?
Get with Nova to see if they can optimize my stuff.
Yep. Hit.
Okay, I think we're back. Think, maybe. Catching up? I think we're catching up. Check out the state of Discord. Distinct, 1-2, hello?
Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, it's currently storming out, apparently. So,
Yeah.
internet's been on and off for like the last 3 days, as previously reported.
Right.
I don't know if it's going to carry over to the Twitch VOD, or if I'm sending that footage now to Twitch or not. I don't know, but we got a World Tree Hydrolon. So, that's cool.
Nice.
It's on par with the shiny. It's something that shows up that's not supposed to be here, and it has one of the super rainbow passives.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that's basically all I've got going for me at the moment.
Yeah.
I think I am going to go ahead and call it though. I'm just D&D brain, and I'm likely not gonna hop on Palworld anyway.
You're fine. If you have more D&D stuff you want to talk about, I'm down to talk about it. I just can't fucking think.
Yeah, I know, but now I need to look at now I pretty much need to look at like story stuff, backstories. I think I am gonna do like Arcane Trickster and Blade Singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you
So
considered Secret Agent?
what?
Like, have you considered the option of him being like an elderly secret agent?
Uh, no, didn't.
Yeah.
You know, something like James Bond or the Kingsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know what. Uh, that kind of comes back more to like world building though. Like that would be something more so based on
I'm gonna put this
the
bluntly.
potential story.
When you guys decide you want something, I more or less have to or have to like deny stuff. Not against painting things in the world if they're like fun and interesting.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have to create a faction you're now aligned with. As if I haven't done that multiple times already.
Yeah.
So even then, like, if it's a good angle and you are like interested in it, there's an angle. Look into it.
Okay. So the problem there though is like, well, I don't know. Because what would secret agent imply for this character?
I mean, I was just thinking, like, how else can you, like, play a rogue? Like, well, you don't necessarily have to be a bad guy, so what if you were, like, really good in getting in and out of places? Why would you want to be really good at getting in and out of places? If you were some sort of spy, maybe you're an aging, retired secret agent, and now you have people who are in need of your services.
Yeah. I guess I can say that.
I'm just trying to think of something interesting that will work along your base parameters of old as fuck and magical.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of works in the way that, like, he's elusive and has, means of redirection with magic. But at that point, it's kind of like, well, I have to make a character that has experience but isn't strong.
It could easily be a situation of starting at level 3 or level 6.
Yeah.
Just keep your options open.
Well, okay, if they were a secret agent, would Wizard 1 be like the um what's the word? I can't think of the fucking word now. Revelation that he is in a uh sector with other wizards, but won't say what kind of sector. So then Wizard 2 is
I don't
like,
understand what you're trying to be like. Are you saying that him getting one level wizard gives him wizard radar?
no, I'm saying like his backstory could be he is a secret agent for a sect of wizards. So at a certain level, it becomes uh he reveals that he himself is a wizard, but that's wizard level 1. But then he
That's
won't go into more detail. So wizard level 2 is, all right, you got me. My sect is that of blade singers or something.
that's on you as far as RP. I don't have any influence on it. Closer and closer to getting something better than purple plasma rifle.
Yeah.
present Lumen later. I have to figure out what that needs to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well, I am going to go because it is 2 a.m.
Certainly.
Good night.
Thanks for watching, everybody.